Hello, 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 Scorpios. Happy holidays. Welcome, welcome. And for those of you who are brand new, I hope you guys are having a great holiday. This is going to be for the 21st through the 27th, the reading. My name's Patti, and I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot and also intuitive coaching. So coaching for intuitive type things is about sort of divine counseling, although it's done based on a spiritual rather than an earthly, so it's a little different. But the other thing is that it's not a therapy kind of a session. It's not a counselor kind of session. It's coaching. So, and it's on all kinds of base. And you'll see down below, Get Balanced 2020, and that's what I do, but also too from a spiritual level, because that's where all my decisions come from. All right. Oh my gosh, really? So, Scorpios, we're going to get started. We're going to do 21st through the 27th. And the other thing is that the 21st, if you're watching this before the 21st, it is the day that the conjunction is going to be happening on the 21st. I am doing a live on the 18th to help you understand this conjunction. This conjunction is life-changing, not only for Scorpios, but for everybody on this earth, and also for worldwide. But also too, it is going to not last just a few months like a conjunction, or even a few weeks or days or anything like that. This is going to be, this is shifting of the ages. This is shifting of the time. So just understand that it's going to really change your life, because it's going to be, we're going into Aquarius rather than Capricorn, and it's just huge. It's one that hasn't happened for 800 years, and some of it hasn't happened for 20 years. So this is huge. This is something that, if you look back at history, major things have happened during these kind of conjunctions, from revolutions to civil wars to things like that. So on the 18th at 1 o'clock. All right. So if you want to jump in on that, if not, it will be recorded, and I would hope that you would watch it to help you be proactive in your years to come, 21, 22, 23. Like I said, it's not going to stop. So let's get started. So we have the first card out, and for those of you that are brand new, the first oracle is about energies for this week of the 21st through the 27th, and then the second oracle is going to be for the future energies from the 27th forward. It's just sort of giving you an idea of what might be to come, because the energies, remember, that's why I do these every week, is they change. The energies change from minute to minute, let alone month to month. So that's why I do mine weekly, because the energies do change. And if you choose a direction that maybe is not what the divine wants, then your whole energies will change and it'll come back to circle again. So that's why I do them weekly. All right. And that's why I give one-on-one. If you want to do a one-on-one, I do one-on-one intuitive readings, and as well as counseling or coaching. So our first card out is the Rock Bottom. Now this is sort of typical for this time of this week because of what's going on with the conjunction, because it's not only the end of something, it's also the start of something. So we're actually ending an age of the Capricorn, and we are moving into the Aquarius. So we are ending probably the beginning of the ending of the pandemic, but it's not done and it's not going to be finished. But the Aquarius energies is going to bring a whole different thing. That's why this reading on the 18th that I'm going to do for the conjunction is really huge. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest readings I'll probably have done. So, because there's so much in it. So this is the energies for the 21st through the 10th. So we know that that's ending. The 21st, we know that we have a new age coming in, which is exciting because it's going to bring a whole completely different energy. But with that energy, even though we've ended stuff, you're going to have to be really flexible, really okay with change. You're going to really have to learn something new, do something new, that kind of a thing. All right. So let's see what the next card is for the energies for the next week. Okay. So we have a magical map shifter. Transformation, and it's the number 7, which has to do with ambition, your potentials, all those kind of things, where you want to move forward, how you want to move forward. So it's all decisions. Journey's not hard. Our journey is not hard. It's just how we make our decisions, because we're like, most of the people, all of our struggles, I would say percentage, a huge percentage, maybe 90% of our struggles, and maybe not that high, maybe about 80%, is based on because of our decisions and our choices that we made. And a lot of the times, yeah, definitely. A lot of the times the reason why we are struggling and frustrated is because we've made a earthly decision rather than a spiritual one. So what that means is that you went by what everything is going on around you and you made a decision, or maybe somebody said, yeah, go ahead and do that, buy that. Oh yeah, that'd be really good. Impulse buy, when you probably should have just held off, and something inside would just say, no, you need that money for a bill. But you went against it, you bought it, so now you have the repercussions. You can't pay the bill, but you have something really nice. So because you listen to the circumstantial stuff going on, rather than listening to the first card out today, and I can't make this up, the Hierophant Spirit, which is interesting because Hierophant is the card for the year 2021. So Spirit is going to be huge. If you can see my phone in the video, my bunny is at the vet today, and he's like our dog, and he's having some stuff done, and I'm worried about him. So sorry, I'm waiting for the vet to call, but I won't pick it up, promise. Going to keep these energies going. But the thing is, with the Hierophant, spirit-wise, definitely we really need to start listening to our spirit. That's where, again, where our decisions become rock bottom. We need to transform and shift into a different way of thinking. Again, this is about your ambition. This is about growing. You're ending a cycle and beginning a new cycle. So this might be a really good time for someone, or maybe many of you, to think about how you want your journey to go for 2021. Do not make resolutions. Please don't make resolutions. Those are so empty, and most people do not keep them, and that's setting yourself up to bring in more low vibrations. Don't do that. Just set some goals and make baby steps toward them. That's what you really want to do, and that's the Hierophant talking to you, because he's asking you to set those goals for your journey, because he's trying to give you a bunch of stuff. But this journey is not only for you. Maybe, if you come into money, that some of that money needs to go to somebody who needs some help. And when you give that's the divine working. So anyway. So we have the Hierophant as the first card out. There is transformation coming. There is a transitional shift coming. That's also coming with these energies. Let me tell you, I can't go into it right now. I want to, but I can't. And of course, these cards have to fly where I can't reach them. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands and Temperance. The Knight of Wands about moving forward, and he is moving forwards towards more spirituality. The 2021, I will tell you right now, that is, a lot of people are going to move more towards spirituality. Whether and I'm not saying religion, they're actually trying to get a relationship with the divine or a creator, they're trying to find their faith. Is what they're doing. Faith is what you walk in. It's a relationship. It's not religion. Religion, don't get me started. I don't even want to go into religion. It's just a word I don't like. Not being that, I'm a devil worshiper. No, because it's not a walk. It's reading the Bible and doing absolutely nothing. It's absolutely doing nothing. If you don't walk the talk, then, you're not really doing what the divine is asking you to do. Okay, end of that. So, and if you want to talk more about it, I'd be glad to do that. Just email me. But there is a message. There is something coming. It is going to be something more of the supernatural, something that you can't explain. How did that happen? That is really cool, whatever. But then something is going to come up where you're going to need some patience. Temperance is here, trying to build balance, trying to make something happen. But for some people, they're not patient, and this is something that they're going to have to learn how to do. Bite your tongue for a little bit, or just sit calmly on your hands, or, whatever it is that you need to do. Something is going to come up this week, the 21st to the 27th, that your patience is going to be tried. Now, if you go the opposite way, thank you. If you go the opposite way of what you normally do, so if you're not patient and you turn around and be patient, you're beginning the transformation process already. You're already beginning to transform yourself inside. That's what it's all about. The Hierophant's all about learning. The Hierophant is all about teaching and growing your spirituality. And the reason why is, if you look at the Hierophant, you got two students down here, right? One's the student that really wants to listen, and the other one's like, yeah, you're full of crap. I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding? Which one are you? I want to say, that's not even funny. Somebody on the other side saying, yeah, the bad boy syndrome. Like, what does that mean? Anyway, I don't know. It's so funny. When they come into me, and sometimes they're just so funny. It's like, okay, who's that? All right. So we have the King of Wands. So we've got a lot of wands here. A lot of communication going on. The Ace of Swords, we have an offering. And that's a truth offering. And then we have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands are all about burden. So somebody is either carrying a burden or trying to release a burden. And that burden can be anything. But with the Ace of Swords, that offering is there to help you get rid of that burden. But you got to be walking in the truth. You got to talk the truth. What is it that you really, really need? What is it that's going to help you? Because this person, for this energy, is literally at the rock bottom and they don't know how to go up. They don't know how to transform. And you know what? It depends on the level that you're at. You know, we have to accept people at the level that they are at, wherever they are in their spiritual walk or earthly walk or whatever. We have to, and maybe sometimes, we take for granted that they, when people use the word idiot or you're stupid, that kind of thing, we got to understand where their journey has come from. I know people that are from another country, they don't read or write English, but they never got that opportunity to do so. So I can't say that they're ignorant or stupid because they didn't go to school. It's their culture and they're had to work to make the money for the family, that kind of a thing. So you've got to really look at somebody else's journey, but also too your journey, because this could be for somebody. This could be you going towards somebody or somebody coming towards you that has this issue that really needs to be released of some burden or helped in some way. And they just don't know how to ask for it, or maybe they're shy or ashamed. Some of these people that can't read right, they are shameful because, people look at them, look down upon them because they can't read or write. And if you know about culture and know about different things, as I do, as I lived in other country and I also traveled to other countries, they're people. They want to be accepted and just as anybody else. It's same as a mentally challenged person. I used to work in developmental disabilities. They just want to be treated with love. That's all that we want as human beings, is to be loved. End of story. There isn't one human being on this earth that doesn't want love. Period. We have all that in common. We all have that in common. It's how we love is what's different. No, too many. I will take this one, but I'm too many. So we have the 4 of Cups. Somebody's depressed. Somebody's thinking about more of what they've lost, what they don't have, what they could have had, the if-onlys. Again, this is something that's going to be really important this week because this is a lot about communication this week. So I know people are going to be gathering or even Zooming or FaceTiming, with the holidays coming in. And if you don't do the holidays, you still might be meeting up with friends. And somebody is just really struggling with something. And they need to talk about it. Somebody really needs to talk about it. And it needs to be released. Because with that release will come freedom. So we have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Again, more truth. More truth. Oh, wow. We have the 5 and the 6 of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. So 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Somebody just can't make a decision. Then they need to talk to somebody. Again, you need to talk to somebody who has some wisdom. You need to talk, and there's a newness coming. There is a transformation coming. There is something that is positive that's coming forward. Do you see the little tombo? Okay, on this card here, the Ace of the tombo in the Japanese, because I lived in Japan for years, is all about good luck. I don't believe in good luck, but good things to come, I do believe in. So really, whoever is struggling and going through this sort of bondage of trying to make a decision, you're really having a hard time with it, you're struggling with it, really reach out to somebody who's had some experience with it, or whatever you're going through, because that person is going to give you some old wisdom, and that's going to begin to shape a new shape in your future, for the future of 2021. All right. So that is going to be something new. And also too, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you because it's something new and you're just not comfortable doing it. Just, have your patience, take time, to learn something new. Again, this is something new because you're in a pattern where whatever's been happening, the cycle keeps happening and you're being frustrated and you're getting tired. And it's just like, man, I just don't want to do this no more. I really don't. Well, the reason why you're doing that is because nothing's changing. This is going to be the energies for the 21st forward, because things are not going to work like they did before. If you are going to try to do the same thing over and over and nothing has changed, then you're going to be stuck in this horrible cycle. And this transformation is not going to happen. So you have to change. In fact, I won't go into it. I'll do it on the 18th. Actually, that's tomorrow. Is that if you don't, you will be stuck, and you're going to be not left behind, but you're going to see people going up, and it's like, well, how come I can't have that? How come I can't do that? And it's just because you're not changing your mindset. You're just being stubborn, and those people are changing their mindset. And so, they're going to be, The transformation in the 21st is going to rock people's world. You just have no idea. And it's not going to happen like, oh, wow, she said lightning's going to come down and the Armageddon's going to happen. No, this is going to happen, and you will be able to see it over the next few weeks. And it's going to continue to happen. And like I said, if you don't change your mindset, or if somebody doesn't change their mindset, whoever this resonates with, then you will be sort of left behind. You'll sort of like, okay, everybody's running the race and they're all up there and I'm way back here. And it's scary, but if you have somebody next to you to help you, like a coach or a mentor or somebody that knows the wisdom, hey, you're going to make it. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, you're going to sweat a little bit for a while. It's like, anything you do, it's really hard in the beginning, but when you actually move forward with it, because we have the Four of Wands to help us move forward, because the wands can be either a traveling, moving forward kind of a thing, or a communication thing. But you do have to talk to somebody about it, whatever you're going through, because you are ending something. And it's scary if you're ending something. It's like a relationship. I know I need to end it. I really need to leave him, but I just, I have to go find my own place. I have to do this. Yeah, that's scary, but you got to do it. If you have kids, especially for your kids, man or woman, I really should leave her. She's cheating on me. She's doing everybody else around town and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? If she continues to do it, then maybe there is a reason that you guys shouldn't be together. Lying, cheating, deceitful, that's low. I mean, those low energies, and that's actually more hurtful, and it's destructive, and it's not constructive at all. And if a person doesn't want to change, some people don't. I know a guy who drinks himself, he's a functional alcoholic, drinks himself into oblivion every night till he can't remember. And then he goes to work and he's fine and everything, and he's a good guy, really good guy, but he just doesn't want to change his habit. My brother was that way until he hit rock bottom, and he got himself clean, and 5 days short of his first year of sobriety was murdered. So you can't take any day for granted that we have. You just cannot. Any minute that we have. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to look into the future energies for this next week. So probably towards the end of the week, and then we're going to be moving into that last week before the new year. Oh my gosh. We are now going to be in Aquarius. So more swords, walking the truth, talking the truth. So we have the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Again, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. And then we have the King of Cups. Again, this is more about your heart. This is more about your journey. This is more about transformation. You know, just looking into your life. Really, what do you want? What do you would like to do? Anything that you want and you're passionate about, the divine puts there. He will help you get there if you believe in him. He will help you get there as long as you believe in him. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, divine. Is there anything that I missed? Anybody on the other side? Did I miss something? All they said is, please don't hurry. Have patience. Thank you. It's a process, is what I heard. Is there anything else, divine? Okay, thank you. So for the person who's actually focused in on being depressed or unhappy about something, I don't know what it is. I can just physically see somebody. But the thing is that you really look at the positives of whatever it is. Look at the positive of how it gave you a lesson, whatever lesson that is. I don't know what lesson it is to teach you, but find the lesson in that and don't repeat it. I don't know who that's for, but find the lesson in what happened for yourself and try to not repeat it. And then things will move forward. Then you'll think back in a year. It's like, what was I upset about? So that's another thing. All right, Scorpios, what a reading. Okay, so I'm going to do a real quick summary. So this is all about wherever something is ending, and that's for whatever this person is too. Something is ending, and to really focus in on the source. Now, the Hierophant is the source. Everything else on earth and everything else is a resource. So anything that you need or question or ask, you go to him. Sit in a car for a few minutes by yourself. Hey, I'm really struggling with this. I need wisdom. Hey, can you talk to me? You know, people think that meditation and prayer is like there's a certain way to do it. And some religions will say that there is certain ways to pray. No, you just talk to him. Trust me, I didn't know how to pray. I didn't know how to talk to God. And I was like, hey, dude, help. And you know what? If you listen to your intuition, you will hear him. And if you don't hear him, you'll see something, or you'll put the dots. Somebody will be put in your place. You'll be right in front of you. It's like, oh, where'd you come from? Or how did that happen? All those little questions, like what, that's the divine putting things, that the resources there for you. The source is putting the resources there for you. But you got to be patient. So they just kept, and just know that from the 21st forward, things are going to change. This conjunction is going to change. And I'll share that on the 18th. And again, if you can't watch it, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I'm on. And also, too, the dailies. I do the dailies. They're 1 minute inspiration. Hopefully, they're inspirational because this comes from the divine, not me. And that's just 1 minute every day. Monday through Saturday, but sometimes I throw Sunday in there too because my weekdays are off. So that is something that you can hit the bell after you subscribe, or just come in and like, share. And these are all live, so I would love for you to pop in and tell me where you're from, say hello, say, even like, or send me a comment. I would love to know what you guys like, what you guys are enjoying, and what maybe you would like me to change, because this is about you. This isn't about me. So, and what resonates with you and what doesn't resonate with you. I love the comments. I thank the people that are giving me comments. It really does not only help me, but I love interacting with my viewers. So I would love to know where you're from and what you think and all that kind of stuff. So please like, share, subscribe, and pray for my bunny. He's okay. I'm really worried about him. I'll have to. He's not one to be picked up, so I can't really pick him up all the time. But hopefully one day I'll show him to you. He's my buddy because I miss my horse. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, safe holiday, please. And just bring your vibrations up, smile, laugh. That's what this is all about. Smile, laugh, bring some vibrations up. That's all it is. And keep yourself, if you got to get into solitude or in nature, just do it for even 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sit in your car, get in that solitude so that you can end this rock bottom and transform into a better 2021. All right, we will see you on the 18th. If you're there live, please say hello if you are. And if not, then we will see you on the 28th. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Take care.